It's been almost 4 weeks since Chicken Cooper was diagnosed with wet FIP, and it's been almost 2 weeks since what we think is his son CJ was diagnosed with wet FIP. And you, Mr. Roofman, are perfect, and I would like you to stay that way. I know I haven't been doing as many updates as we should be doing, but we have been in pretty much pure survival mode over here, but I did want to give everyone some updates on the men and the new addition to Coop Kitty Central, but we will come back to this in a moment. Foster edition. Let me clarify. Starting with the men, Coop is responding very well to the FIP treatment. He's on the oral meds once a day, and he's obviously kind of more like himself. He's eating, he's drinking, he's going to the bathroom. He's in a cone because he had kind of chewed a little spot in his back, so that was there to help keep him from scratching it. And he does have enough energy to get this cone off generally once a day, so that's a good sign that he has that much energy. Oh, there go the pantaloons. I tried to clean his eyes, and that was insulting. Oh, I feel like Finn was involved with that. And the biggest development is that CJ is in Gen Pop. He was in the guest bathroom, but he was getting pretty lonely in there, and he really wanted to come out and hang out with everybody else, and he is a social eater, so I think that has helped him eat and drink even more. He's got his little leg coolers, and his appointment at the specialist on Monday went really well. As of Monday, his bilirubin was half of what it had been. Yes, we know you are unhappy. It was half of what it had been 3 days before, which was a really good sign that his system was flushing all of that bilirubin out on its own. And he has enough energy to resist taking his medicine. He actually bit my thumb pretty dang hard right there. Yeah, he did not need a blood transfusion after all. He will go back in about a week to have blood work rechecked just to make sure that everything is still going well. And I'm sure he'll have to sing and howl in the car as he normally does. But if he has energy to sing and howl, then I take that as a good sign. So that's the update on the men. Now back to the baby Tuxie. The day before Coop went to the vet to be diagnosed with wet FIP, I picked up a 4-week-old, now almost 8-week-old foster kitten found under a shed. We named him Shedrick. And normally if I would have a singleton, I would try to find a kitten around the same age to raise with them, because it helps keep them social. They can learn from each other, learn how to socialize, play, go to the litter box. But then we had everything happen with Coop, so I had him by himself. And this little rogue agent was driving me nuts. Yeah, you were, because you had no friends and you just wanted someone to play with. And none of the Coop kitties really wanted to play with him. And then my neighbor posted that she had a 6-week-old baby girl who needed somewhere to go and was having trouble using the litter box. And that's how she ended up with us. She is just the cutest little thing. She is actually still drinking from a bottle. So that was not on my bingo card when it came to you. But I don't have a name for her. The woman who had her was calling her Kika. And I have been calling her Sheila, because my best friend met her and said, oh, Shedrick and Sheila, like Sheila, like the song. So I've been calling her Sheila. Before that, I was calling her Salish, just because I think that is a gorgeous name. I like the Salish Sea, and it kind of goes with Shedrick. But we do need a name for this. Oh, yes. Oh, you want some lunch? Yeah. This very sweet little baby. And I am happy to report that they are indeed entertaining each other. She's just a little girl. I mean, just look at her, like, she's just a little girl. She looks so much like Finn and his sister Olive did. She also kind of looks like a skunk. Oh, Sheddy. Someone very kindly asked how I was doing, and I'll be so honest with y'all, not good. Work has been extremely draining.
There's just a lot going on there. I work a very people-y job, but there's just a lot going on at work. And so I come home at the end of the day with like so little in my cup, and what little I do have is spent on doing the boys' meds, cleaning up messes that comes from having sick cats and foster kittens, and just like one step away from a breakdown at any point. And I actually had I didn't like fully take time to cry about everything that happened with CJ last week until a couple days ago, and I do feel better. But someone asked what would be helpful, and at this point y'all have raised all the funds that we need to pay not only for Coop and CJ's treatment, but the vet care for little Miss Ma'am and rogue agent Shedrick here. But we are going through cleaning supplies and food a lot. I'm cleaning constantly, trying to keep the house, the soft surfaces, the hard surfaces, just as clean as possible. Even though FIP is not contagious among cats, I just still want to keep everything clean. And then obviously we have 7 cats in the house, so we're going through kitten food, adult food, a lot. I'm basically giving Coop and CJ as much food as they want, because as long as they're eating, especially CJ, he's continuing to regenerate red blood cells and flush all of that bilirubin out of his system. And sometimes foster babies, y'all can't even see him, but he is just, foster babies can be messy. This room is ripe. I know y'all can't smell it from where you are, and I'm so happy for y'all for that. But this room is cleaned constantly. So we have some things on our wish list that I use a lot when it comes to cleaning for the Coop kitties and the foster babies. And anything like that would be so helpful. But I am so blown away that we were able to spend the amount of money we did last week to save CJ's life. If it had not been for those funds, we would not be sitting here talking about his life and him getting better. And I truly could never thank y'all enough. I'll continue to keep you guys updated on the men. And in the meantime, what do y'all think we should call this little lady? I do think Sheila is pretty cute for a tiny little tuxie. But let me know what y'all think. Oh, Shedrick is using the litter box. I'm gonna put her over there so she can learn from him. Okay, talk to you guys later.